Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenae, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm sharing a simple recipe for making chili mac. If you would like to see how I do it, please stay tuned. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 pound of your favorite ground meat. I'm using ground turkey, and you'll need elbow macaroni and all the chili fixings. All right, to a large skillet or to a pot over a medium heat, you're going to go ahead and begin to brown your meat. You do want to season the meat as well as dice your onion and add that while the meat is cooking. I added a couple tablespoons of oil to my pot first because I'm using ground turkey and it doesn't render a lot of fat. If you're using ground beef, there's no need to add any oil first. So now what you want to do is season your meat. It's definitely important to season the meat. The chili seasoning is not enough to season this whole dish, so it is important to season the meat as well. I'm going to start with some onion powder and then garlic powder. I'm also going to use ground cumin and chili powder, as well as a half teaspoon of salt. And if you like a little heat, you can go ahead and add a half teaspoon to a whole teaspoon of red chili flakes. I also added some paprika to mine just for color. It's not smoked paprika, so it doesn't alter the taste at all. So it's optional. You don't have to add it if you don't want. So once you have it seasoned to your liking, you're going to go ahead and allow the meat to completely cook until it has browned and your onions are soft. Once your meat has browned, you can go ahead and drain some of the grease. Now, because I use ground turkey, I'm not going to drain anything. It didn't really render any fat, so it's not much grease in the skillet. Now to the pot, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 can of diced tomatoes. I used a 14.5 ounce can. Next, I'm going to add a can of tomato sauce, and that's a 15 ounce can. Next, you're going to add 1 can of chili beans. I'm using the Brooks chili beans in a mild chili sauce. If you prefer a hot chili, you can use chili beans in a hot chili sauce. Just make sure you're getting the chili beans in a chili sauce. I'm going to go ahead and give that a quick little stir. And then I'll go ahead and add my chili seasoning. And this should still be over a medium heat. So I'm going to add 1 pack of chili O-mix. You can use your favorite chili seasoning, or you can even make your own homemade chili seasoning. And if you don't have a recipe for that, I'll be sure to leave a chili seasoning recipe in the description box. Now I'm going to add 3 cups of vegetable broth. You can use beef broth if you prefer. Go ahead and mix that until it's well incorporated. Once you have that mixed together really well, you want to go ahead and taste it to be sure you don't need to adjust any of the seasonings. If you do, you want to go ahead and do it at this point before you move on to the next step. Then you're going to add your elbow macaroni. If you would like to boil your macaroni separately, you can definitely do that and then add it to the chili. I like to do it this way so that the noodles can soak up some of that flavor. You're going to add 2 cups of macaroni. You just want to stir that and then add your lid. And you're just going to allow the macaroni to cook for about somewhere between 7 and 10 minutes. You may want to stir the dish before those 7 to 10 minutes is up, just to ensure that nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pot. After allowing it to cook for 10 minutes, this is what the chili mac is looking like. If your macaroni is done, you want to go ahead and add your cheese. And I'm going to use about 1.5 cups of mild cheddar cheese. If you want yours super cheesy, you can definitely go ahead and increase that up to 2 or 2.5 cups. And so that's really the whole recipe. You just want to mix that cheese in until it has melted. This comes together really quick, takes about 25 minutes to make it, and it's relatively an inexpensive meal that you can feed your family. I think it cost me under $20 to make. The pound of ground turkey was under $5. The macaroni was $1. The beans were about $1.50. The diced tomatoes and tomato sauce were $1 a piece, and the chili seasoning was about $2. So yeah, it was pretty cheap to make. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you'll give this recipe a try. If you're interested in a list of ingredients and measurements of everything I used, it'll be down in the description box. I definitely hope you'll give this recipe a try. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.